Greetings, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Blunted Radio. And it is Sunday, so you know that means we are doing Blunt Force Kitchen tonight. So we're getting everything started here. I'm prepping some garlic. I'm getting the rice ready, getting everything set up so that we're going to have a great, delicious meal for the homies when they arrive. They're going to be hella fucking appreciative of this. So I got that little view there. So basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm getting this garlic chopped up, because we want to get the rice angle on this figured out. So now remember, Blunt Force Kitchen is all about using what you have available. So yeah, I'm cutting on a glass plate. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my knife doesn't have a tip. I know that too. But you got to use what you have in your kitchen to make a good meal. And I don't think anybody out there is willing to let something stop them from getting a good munchie in if they're hungry enough. So I took this glass plate and I'm like, I'm going to chop up some garlic. I'm going to get some butter. I'm going to get some rice. And tonight I'm going to make Highbachi rice. Highbachi rice is a medicated version of hibachi rice. Hibachi rice is like they make in the hibachi grill, like Benihana's, Japanese grill, Japanese steakhouses. So it's like fried rice, but in my opinion, it's the best fried rice there is. You can't touch hibachi rice. There's no fried rice out there that's just quite as good. So we got this garlic almost minced up right. Now remember, if you've seen our last episode, you'll remember that I told you there's a certain way I like to process garlic. And that includes chopping it and also crushing it. So I crush it first and then I chop it. So you create this chemical reaction in garlic when you crush it. So you want to crush that garlic before you chop it. Alright, so here we go. We're off to a good start. Off to a real good start here. Just about done chopping this garlic up. Now this takes a long time, okay? So if you're hungry, make sure you have a snack before you do all the prep on hibachi rice. Because hibachi rice takes a lot of prep. And I was chopping this garlic way before I started the show. Believe that. But it's just about done. I'm just about finished. I think we're looking good here. You just want to get as many tiny pieces as possible so that garlic gets into that butter. Because hibachi rice is all about the butter that you fry the rice in. Okay? So now we're just about nice and finely chopped. Good, like minced garlic there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple little other ingredients here. We need to heat this one up. So I got the Kerrygold butter, Kerrygold Irish butter, a little bit of fair trade brown sugar, turbinado sugar. You're like, Robert, are you crazy putting sugar in this shit? Shut up. Listen. So I'm going to put the garlic in this now. Now we're doing this show. I want to thank Marijuana Heroes. Go follow Marijuana Heroes on Twitter. I'm like, follow with the knife. Follow Marijuana Heroes. No, but follow Marijuana Heroes on Twitter because we're using their kitchen today. We're at the hero's house using their kitchen, and we're using their knife, and we're using their plates. So thanks to Marijuana Heroes. At Marijuana Heroes on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Follow us. See what cool shit that we're doing with Marijuana Heroes and Blunted Radio. We do some really cool interviews. We talk to doctors, patients, industry leaders, people who run businesses, people who are in the industry, like bud tenders and stuff like that. All kinds of people in the industry. So now we put that chopped up garlic in this bowl with the Kerrygold butter and the turbinado fair trade sugar right there. Okay, so this is the makeup of our special butter. This is what makes hibachi rice better than any fried rice that's out there, any other fried rice. All right, so I'm going to heat this medicated oil up so that it's a little more easygoing. Now we're gonna mix this up too, real quick. Usually I'll use 2 forks. All right, now we got the medicated oil. This is a mix of Kerrygold butter and coconut oil. I put a fat dab in there, basically 2 dabs in it. So we're gonna add the medicated oil in here. Now, if you want to see how I medicated this, you have to look at the episode. We released a short episode earlier today about how to make a crunchy cheese sandwich. So if you want to learn how to make a crunchy cheese sandwich that's medicated, check out our show, our previous show. It was only 17 minutes long, and I showed you how I made this medicated butter. So if you want to see how I made this medicated butter, either you have to watch our last episode, or you have to watch our last short video where we showed how to make the crunchy cheese sandwich. So now I'm pouring this off in here. There goes the medicated oil and butter into the regular butter with the garlic. Get every last bit of that goodness in there. Every last fucking bit of it. Get your ass in there. So, I might have like a spatula thing I can use for this. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, if you have one of these silicone things, y'all need, see, I'm getting these smiley faces now because y'all know exactly how that goes. Look at all that extra. Look at all that extra I've been able to get out because I use it. See? Just grabs the sides of the pan. It hugs the sides of the pan. Alright, so here it comes. Coming off. Alright, good. There we go. Alright, so we ain't wasting anything. I don't like wasting stuff. Alright, the way I grew up, you don't waste stuff. Alright, so I can smell, man, I can smell every aspect. I can smell the nice fresh butter. I can smell the nice fresh garlic. And I can also smell the medicated coconut oil butter mix that we threw in there. So now I'm going to mix this up so you guys can check this out. And I want to thank Blunthouse Media for supporting our show. This show is powered by Blunthouse Media. I also want to thank 420 Smokers Club. I want to thank our friends at Zadal's Entertainment. Now you notice I'm taking the chopped garlic, the medicated oil, the butter, and a little bit of that fair trade sugar, and I'm just getting it all mixed up now, okay? Kind of whip it in a way. Just get it all mixed together. You get those flavors. Because this butter is going to do the trick for your hibachi rice. This is going to do it for you. Oh man, I can smell it. It smells like heaven. Having to smell that medicated oil in there with the garlic. Man. It fucking smells it. And this butter smells amazing anyway. I don't know if you guys have used Kerrygold butter, but this shit is the best. These Irish people know their butter. They don't fuck around. So, I want to big shout out to the Bud Guru. Go to thebudguru.com. They have all the latest happenings and events in the cannabis industry. They have news. They have really cool stuff about food also, like this. The Bud Guru is a longtime friend of mine. So check out thebudguru.com. Click on those links and ads on his site. Click his shit. Hook him up a little bit. Check him out. He has good content. Big shout out to Zadal's Entertainment, zenlive.tv. Check out zenlive.tv, home of 10-second songs, home of the Hangover Takeover, home of so many great shows, and they also syndicate Blunted Radio. So thank you, Zadal's Entertainment. Blunthouse Media is the largest, loudest voice in the cannabis industry with over 10 million followers across social media. Thank you, Blunthouse Media, for powering this broadcast. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to Toker Supply. Check out tokersupply.com. Tokersupply.com is a download. I mean, it's a, I said download because like you can download your bong. No, it's an online head shop where you can get blunt wraps, you can get joint papers, you can get all kinds of shit mailed to you, like going to the head shop without ever leaving your house. So I like the idea of getting my bong upgrade or buying an e-nail. Alright, so that's the magic. See that? That's danger. That's dangerous. Danger town right there. Okay, so this is going to be the heart and soul of the hibachi rice. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in our meat that we're going to have on the side. I do hibachi rice without meat. but we got a couple people here who want to eat meat. Okay, so we're gonna cut some organic chicken breasts. We're gonna cut up these organic chicken breasts and include that on the side. So if you're a vegetarian or a vegan and somebody wants meat, you can cook them some meat and just have it on the side so you don't have to eat it. People can add it in. That's what I do with my spaghetti sauce too, which will be on an upcoming show, how to make my spaghetti sauce. I'm gonna have to like do something crazy though, because it takes a long time to make that. So we'll figure all that out later. So we got this organic chicken breast, cutting this shit up. Making strips first, and then we're gonna cut those into squares basically. And we let these dudes do the chicken chunks. I'm not gonna do chicken with my hibachi rice. I might eat some chicken by itself on the side, but I like to taste the garlic. I like to taste everything that this rice has, you know. And remember to check your dose when you're medicating your food. People make edibles too fucking strong and they pass out and act all stupid. It's because they didn't check their dose. Check your dose. Try 10 milligrams at a time with your edibles. Start at the very beginning if you want, or be a little brave, but just inch up gradually. See what your comfort level is. So we're cutting these into squares. Looks like I'm cutting fingers off. It looks like a person's hand. Ah! Anyway, just kidding, but alright. Cutting these up, and then we're gonna move on. Now I want to remind y'all, it's a really good idea to have a separate knife for meat and a separate knife for vegetables. You know, and you must have a separate cutting board. Unless you're going to wash yours with scalding hot water and sanitize it. If you're going to cut that meat and then cut veggies. In this case, I have a separate plate because I'm going to cut some green onions. So yeah, don't be cutting your meat and veggies on the same cutting board. That's how you get your ass sick. Cut that up a little more. Alright, so we got the chicken. We're going to saute this chicken a little bit on the side. I want to thank again Blunt House Media. Thanks to our engineers behind Blunted Radio. You know, we really appreciate everybody listening. We have all kinds of different features to Blunted Radio. Our website's going to be up soon. We have the High Art series, where I'll be traveling around the world, finding art, finding musicians, anything that can be considered art. I'm going to go find it and broadcast on location. You guys are going to follow me there. Come with me while I'm checking these things out. And then the Marijuana Heroes edition of Blunted Radio will be where we're going to go and interview people in the industry, people who are doctors, business owners, patients too, you know, who have experience with medical cannabis being something they need in their life. We're going to be checking out science and all kinds of cool shit like that with Marijuana Heroes. So that's going to be the theme behind the Marijuana Heroes edition of our broadcast. Bear with me because I'm getting these green onions right now. And then we'll get this carrot. So we're going to cut up some green onion to stick in this hibachi rice. Because I love some green onion in my fried rice. So Marijuana Heroes, yeah, it's going to be like the serious stuff. And then we're going to do the High Art series, and then Blunt Force Kitchen. Then we do the news interruption, which is not like a set thing. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. The news interruption, we read the news. I read the news. Me and my multiple personalities read the news. And you guys get to try to distract me for the news interruption. So as you see, I have some organic green onion. And I'm cutting this organic green onion up to go inside the rice. One of the only veggie healthy things about this rice. Yeah, that's the disclaimer, guys. This is not one of the healthy dishes. Last week's wasn't really technically that healthy either. I like it to be perfectly honest. Alright, so with carrots, you know, we want to make some carrot slices, or not slices, but carrot shavings to go inside the rice as well. So I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that I learned. And I have a peeler here, but I just want to share this with y'all, and maybe you guys would appreciate it, even if you have a nice peeler. But if you don't have a nice peeler, then this trick might actually help you with your carrots and some other things that need to be peeled. I don't know how good it would do with potatoes. I haven't tried it with potatoes actually. So big shout out to 420 Smokers Club and the Bud Guru. Big shout out to our friends at Blunt House Media, Zadal's Entertainment Group out of New York. We'll be up there in August, chilling with them in New York, broadcasting on location in Manhattan, up in Portchester. We may even go up to New England and hang out in Boston and surprise some people up there. I have some friends up there who I've been really looking to hang out with and just catch up with after spending like a month up there. And you know, New England wasn't what I expected. It was definitely, you know, it wasn't as cold and snowy and crazy. You know, there's some cool people up there. Big shout out New England. So now we got this carrot. So this is what I do. If you don't have a peeler, this is a nice, quick, easy way to peel. You just use the back of the knife, right? Now it makes really thin peels, okay? Really thin pieces. But you can use it actually to peel a carrot so that you can eat it too. You get the outside layer of the skin off of it, right? So if you don't have a nice fancy peeler, bam. How you like me now? Nice, real thin, you know, manageable. But if you want different kinds, now you can whittle it too. You can kind of, you know, like that. Bigger pieces. But I'm okay with the fine pieces too. So we're just making these carrot shavings real quick. I know I should have done a lot of this prep before the show, but we got an hour and a half to kill. You guys are in the discussion. Why don't you guys, while you're in the discussion, why don't you guys share some information with each other? Say what you like to eat, what you like to eat medicated. What was the last thing you ate as a medicated meal? Or what is your favorite medicated meal? What is something you do not like medicated? You know, something that, like for me, I don't like all the candies, like the crunchy, hard candies. I don't eat that in normal life anyway. So people are like, hey, Rob, you want to go high here, have this? I'm like, well, you see, now you're trying to get me something to eat that I wouldn't eat normally, you know, even though it's medicated. It's like, why don't you give me a sandwich? Or why don't you give me a bowl of chili that's medicated? Or why don't you give me a drink, like a tea, like some hibiscus, medicated hibiscus tea, or some jasmine tea, or some coffee, some espresso, medicated espresso, you know, medicated cream in there, you know. So yeah, basically, if you're just joining us, this is the Blunt Force Kitchen edition of Blended Radio, and we are on the hibachi rice train tonight, showing you guys one of my favorite dishes, and it is hibachi rice. And hibachi rice is a medicated version of the ever popular hibachi rice that you get at Japanese restaurants, Japanese steakhouses, notably. So here we have some really fine, I mean, look at that spongy like consistency there. See that? Just bouncy, fluffy, really good stuff. So that's gonna go in the fried rice. Okay, another aspect of fried rice that a lot of people like, but I don't like it, is a lot of people get fried rice that has peas in it, and I don't like peas. I like corn, so I'm putting corn in my fried rice. I don't know what you feel about that. I don't know if I'm shaking things up too much, but I like corn in my fried rice, so we're gonna go with this corn. Let me find a viable can opener. I'm hoping that Tommy with Marijuana Heroes has a viable can opener in here. Come on, Tommy, don't let me down. Tell me you got a bottle opener. Otherwise, I gotta use this can opener to open the whole can. Alright. Is there... Guys, I think I'm stuck opening the whole can with this. So here we go. But in the meantime, be sure to give little shout outs, talk about what kind of medicated food you like. What is your favorite medicated meal? What's the strongest medicated meal you've ever had in your life? What is the time that you were on an edible, on some edible high that you were just like, could not fucking deal with? Yes, I'm going all the way around with this very simple tool. Okay, I'm gonna drain this water out first. There we go. Be sure to follow Robert Blunt 420 on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Snapchat. And you get all the behind the scenes stuff about what we do. I will be going back out to Washington, D.C. on Tuesday. I lost my passport and I found it again. So I will be going on Tuesday back to Washington, D.C. I'll be out there for a couple months, guys. And then I'm going to get myself out to New York City to chill out with the Zadal's Entertainment staff. With the Standby Gypsy and the Hangover Takeover folks, everybody at ZenLive.tv, Zadal's Entertainment, and then after that we're going to bounce around a little bit more. All right, so we got that corn open. Woo! That's a spiky ass can lid right there. Somebody tried to grab your corn, they're going to be sorry. Did you try to grab my corn, boy? Okay, so now we got it all ready. Almost all ready. We got one more little aspect that we need to add that you cannot forget with fried rice. Anybody guess? Can anybody guess what that is? Somebody try to guess what we're missing. We're missing one thing. One more thing we have to add. Let me see if anybody's gonna guess it. Use a blunt knife to cut the tin. Paranoid Record Studio. We're playing Wake and Bake beats. So go check them out on YouTube. Wake and Bake Beats. Badass music, really good instrumentals. Actually, like I like to listen to them when I work. You know, when I'm working, when I'm doing some tasks around the house, when I'm reading emails, catching up, trying to talk to fans, trying to talk to family members, just spending the whole day on the grind. I love my Wake and Bake beats. So go to YouTube and look up Wake and Bake beats for those of y'all who are wondering. An egg is the last ingredient we gotta add to our fried rice. I don't know if you had fried rice without egg, but if you did, then you got robbed. Officially. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, see? And these are extra large, cage-free eggs. Organic. Yeah, organic, extra large, cage-free eggs. And I know everybody's gonna say, "Oh, well, Rob, you think they're cage-free?" You know, yeah, you know, I'm just trying my best. Okay, so. You know, that's all you really can do. So I would encourage people to do their best to find cage-free eggs or whatever they can find. You can't be perfect, but you can try. And if everybody tries, guess how better the world would be if everybody tried. There's a lot of fucking people who don't try at all. Okay, so now we got... I'm going to get philosophical in Blunt Force Kitchen. I'm going to get philosophical every once in a while. I hope you don't mind. And here we go. We're going to... Now, this is funny. People make fun of me for doing this, but this is called shaking the egg. Shaking the egg is a tradition from when you grew up in a home where you don't waste shit. You get the eggshells and you stack them up, and then you shake all that egg out of them when you're done with them. Because nobody be wasting fucking eggs in my house. So that's how it works right there. All right, so I don't really have to do that. You know, that's when you really just, when everything has to count extra. And there's a lot of people out there who do have to make a little into a lot. I'm gonna caffeinate myself, have some of this jasmine tea I brewed. We're continuing the show here at Blunted Radio. We are building the website. Please be patient. When bluntedradio.com is up, we will let you guys know. You can get on there. You'll have shareable content, ability to contact me, connect with each other, whatever. This is our hibachi rice episode. Try to get a good angle on this camera here. Okay, so we got the eggs. So I just had to drink some tea, guys. I'm thirsty. Gotta stay hydrated to do this shit. All right, so we're gonna whip these eggs up, or scramble these. Alright, so now we get the friggin' eggs, the friggin' carrots, the friggin' green friggin' onions, and then we got the friggin' corn. We got sesame seeds too. Okay, so make sure you have sesame seeds with this. we got, yeah, just, they don't say they're organic or anything. Try to get organic. Like I go for organic as much as I can. And yeah, everybody's got something to say about that too. But look, like I said, do your best. You don't gotta be perfect. You don't gotta study every damn. You don't have to go grab an orange and find out where the damn farmer came from. But do your best, right? If you can find out the farmer, that's great. But you don't have to go on some Liam Neeson fucking quest to find your fucking farmer. Find out where they grew that shit or if they put the right sticker on it. Fucking, I will find you. Alright, so now what we got here is we got gluten-free soy sauce, alright? So, I'm a gluten-free dude, alright? So, check that. Alright, soy sauce, sesame seeds, corn, carrot, green onion, eggs. We're all set up here. We're ready to go. We got the rice back over there. So I'm going to take you guys with me. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys showing up. I really love sharing recipes with my friends, with my fans. And cooking is a huge passion of mine. A lot of people don't know who I am because I've been very under the radar as an activist up in the industry. All up in the industry. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry I had to do that. But anyway, I am trying to share my life with you guys, which includes my adventures through the cannabis industry and the things that I love and cherish, which include cooking, crafting delicious, amazing meals, and sharing them with my friends. I actually, I like to eat. Don't get me wrong. I love to eat. But at the same time, my real joy is to see people enjoying the food that I make them. And then listening to me brag endlessly about it. So, alright. Now this is a real special recipe. I thought about not sharing this with you guys because I was like, this is one of my favorite ones. It's a secret. It's a secret ass recipe. So I'm telling you guys some shit that I don't tell people on here. I've hidden this shit for a long time. I'm putting my skin in the game because I like Blunt Force Kitchen. I want it to work out. Got some music. We got some music from Wake and Bake Beats. Check them out on YouTube. Wake and Bake Beats is your source for good, chill music when you are trying to just relax, not do anything totally crazy, trying to have some fun, trying to smoke a blunt, trying to relax after a crazy day. It puts rice in a skill, or it gets the hose again, says Eric Littleton. Let me shout out a couple people who are listening to us tonight. We have Andre, Eric, Sandra, Star, Chunk, Roger. We got Geneva. Thank you, Geneva. Tiffany, Ron, my buddy Ron. Thank you, Ron. Frankie, Daniel, Dion, Thomas, Stardust. I just said you, yeah. Alicia, Jeremiah, Danielle, Crystal, thank you guys for joining the show. Michelle, thank you for joining the show. Doug, thanks for listening, Doug. I said your name when I was Doug. Doug, thanks for joining the show. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get to frying this rice, okay? I want you guys to basically see the ins and outs of how hibachi rice is done. My recipe, like I said, I had been very protective over this recipe for the longest time, and now I've decided it's time to let go a little bit. I'm gonna try to prop this up a little better. I'm gonna use some chopsticks to see if I can prop this bone up a little better. So let's see what we can do here. Can he pull it off with the chopsticks? Can Rob do it with the chopsticks? I need another set of chopsticks. More chopsticks, Scotty. Come on. I know it's gonna work. This is what I do. Almost, guys. Yeah, I just want you guys to be able to see my beard too, you know? Not just the plates cooking and shit. You guys gotta see me. Alright, so, oh, I know what I can do with this other set of chopsticks. I can switch the angle up here. We're about to start cooking this, and then we're gonna conclude our show. You know, we have an hour and a half to do our full shows, and this is technically a full show segment. So we can stay here for an hour and a half chilling, but I don't want to stay too fucking long. I want to get some of this shit done. Alright, I guess that's a decent angle here. Alright, boom! Now I'm ready to cook, and you guys can see me. I don't have a camera holder, okay? So I'm super off the wall with this. Alright, so one thing that we want to do is we want to get our chicken cooking a little bit, so that, you know, we'll do that on a low heat, so we don't really have to watch it too much and trip out about it too much. But kind of like mid-low heat. Medium-low. We'll have that chicken cooking there on the side, just kind of low heat cooking, just so that we don't have to worry about it. And I'll throw a little bit of butter in there. Just a little chunk of butter for that chicken. Alright, so now let's get this burner going. Now with hibachi rice, you don't really want to cook it too hot either. You don't want to burn the rice. You don't want to like put yourself in a weird position with that. So if I was you, I would definitely, you know, don't turn it up way too hot. Keep everything with you. You want to keep that soy sauce nearby, because that soy sauce is going to play a crucial role in your hibachi rice. Now, remember, if you've been watching, you would know that this is the key, the great answer for hibachi rice, the beating heart, the special magic manna of hibachi style rice is the garlic butter. Now, you saw we put crushed minced garlic inside the butter with turbinado fair trade sugar, and then we added a little bit of medicated butter that had a tiny bit of coconut oil in it, right? So this is medicated hibachi butter. This is the heart and soul of your hibachi rice. If this doesn't go right, give up. Start over. So everything else comes together around the butter. Everything's built around the butter. So we got this, and now let's go ahead and throw this chicken in there. Let this chicken start slow cooking. Just let it in there. Alright, so now we got this chicken on a slow cooking trajectory. I'm going to put a lid on it too. Down up. Keep that there. It's not the right lid for the pan, but I'm not carrying a whole lot. Alright, so we'll turn this heat up a little bit more. We're going to make this pretty hot right here. Make this well hot. And as you see, what we got steamed rice here that I boiled earlier. So that rice is waiting to be fried. We got our vegetable groups, everything here. So now we're just waiting for this temperature to go up, and we're about to start frying hibachi rice. Now the thing is, the prep is all the time on hibachi rice. You know, that's what takes all the time, is the prep. Once you start cooking it, it's fast, fast, fast. You're done. It's time to eat. So, man, I'm thirsty as fuck. All right. Now, for some of the new listeners, I want to let you know that for Blooded Radio, we have a tradition where we ask all not real stoners to send frowny faces, because we like to account for everybody. Like, we like to know who's watching. So we want all the haters and the not real stoners to announce themselves when they come in by sending frowny faces. So if somebody's a poser or a non-real stoner, they'll send out the frowny faces. And that's just to let you know that a little bit of everybody's in here. We got Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D. So now we're about to fry this up. I think it's nice and hot here. It's about 7 or 8. Yeah, it's nice and hot. So we're gonna scoop this butter in. This is where it gets real exciting right here. You guys are ready? Who's ready for it? You guys have been like begging me to cook this. You've seen all the prep. You know, the show is about discussion too, about talking to each other, you know, making friends, you guys asking me questions, me giving shout outs and stuff. So, you know, don't get too crazy because the discussion is the fun part, but now the action starts. There it goes. Alright, so now that butter is cooking up real nice. Oh, and it smells amazing in here. Alright, so now that we got that, we're going to go on ahead and scoop some of this white rice on there and get it frying. Alright, we are frying that rice. Boom! Make sure you guys can see this. Man, this shit's too far. You guys can't see it. Ah, there you go. Just like that. Alright, so I recommend use 2 spatulas or whatever for this, you know, because it's a pain in the ass if you don't have 2 spatulas. Alright, so the rice is frying, so now we're going to clear an area on the pan here, okay? Right here. While that rice sits there and fries. Okay? And there we're going to slap a little bit more of the wonderful butter. Yeah, look at that good butter right there. Okay? So now we're going to let that butter get simmering. And we're going to stick some other stuff in there. Get some of our carrots. Some of our onions. Carrots and onions and carrots, how you like it now. Okay, got that all frying up in there a little bit. All right, now scoop that off to the side. A little more butter. And we're going to get our eggs in there. We get that frying egg. So you got all that frying, right? This smells like heaven, by the way. Just to let you know, if you're not already. This smells fucking amazing. Okay, we got all that frying, right? I didn't forget one part. Don't worry. There's one part y'all think I might have forgot. The corn goes in. Oh yeah. And now we're going to mix it all in together. This rice has been sitting there frying the whole time. Long time frying. So you want to do it that way because that rice gets a nice fried flavor in it when it's sitting there on that butter while you're preparing everything else. Okay. Now this is not a healthy dish, okay? First off, people think rice, they think it's gonna be healthy. It's not. This is very unhealthy. It's got a lot of butter in it. It tastes good as fuck. It's got a lot of garlic, a lot of butter. Alright, so now we're not done with this batch. We're gonna add more butter. Yeah, you're like, what? Butter! Butter! And now what we do is we hook this up just like this with some soy sauce. That soy sauce in there. Right. Now we continue to get that frying action going. Oh my god, this smells so good. I'm like impressed with my own cooking. That's not right. I mean, everybody's impressed with their own cooking. But I'm not like here to brag about my own cooking, but this smells good, y'all. This is going just the way I liked. Just the way I hoped. Alright, so. Oh yeah, it smells so good. It's got that classic hibachi rice smell to it. Very savory meal. And that chicken's in there cooking still too. You know, it's doing really well. It's going to be almost done and ready by the time this is done and ready. Now we got sesame seeds. We're going to put some sesame seeds on there. Supposed to have a good amount. There we go. Yep. A little more soy sauce. And let's stir this fucker some more. Oh, so I just found out that my best homie in the whole world is out there in Europe with his girl. Coolest, one of the coolest chicks I ever met in my life. They are, well, there's some caffeine maniacs, caffeine drinkers, but good people, near and dear to my heart. They are in Europe watching the show. I'm glad that they're watching this hibachi rice getting thrown down. Now remember, this is Highbachi rice because it's medicated. And check out this chicken. It's been on the side cooking. And does it look good? You see all that steam coming out of there? Yeah, it's got that butter flavor infusion because it's been sitting there cooking in that butter. And so that's gonna be tender, delicious meat that these guys can add if they want. Like I said, I'm not gonna add it because this meal. Does this look like it needs meat? Somebody tell that shit looks like it needs meat in it. That doesn't need no fucking meat. This tastes good. This is the good shit here. So we got a lot of. I like having a lot of egg in there. That's why I put a lot of egg. I put a decent amount of carrot and green onions, but you can do it any way you want to do it. You don't have to do it a certain specific way. You could put more soy sauce. If you want more soy sauce in it, you could put more butter. You can really customize this. So that's the one. That's hibachi rice. Chicken's cooking some more. You know, I'll stay on here and talk with you guys a little bit longer. But I'm going to throw some of this on a plate and try it out. And it's just really good. And we did a little tutorial video earlier on how to make a crunchy cheese sandwich. And we did a medicated version of a crunchy cheese sandwich. So if you want to check that video out, scroll down to our earlier posts, and you'll see that we did that how to make a crunchy cheese sandwich video. So I'm going to be cooking this some more. And I'm going to probably, what I'll do is I'll leave the broadcast going. You guys, I'll take some questions while I cook the rest of it. But I can be a little chill because I've done like the hardest part, which is like telling you guys how I can cook the shit. Now I get to eat it. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show. I really do appreciate Blunt House Media for making the show possible. Thanks to Dawson Entertainment Group for supporting our show from the very beginning, as well as 420 Smokers Club. And a big shout out to the Bud Guru. TheBudGuru.com is a great source for cannabis information, news, life hacks, and happenings in the cannabis community. So hold on, let me sit down here at the studio and let's see what we're dealing with here. So we got the rice, hibachi, medicated, highbachi rice, right? Oh man, the steam coming out of there. That's gonna be too hot to eat. So you know what that means? That means I can blab on for longer. Tommy at Marijuana Heroes. Go to at Marijuana Heroes on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Eric, I know, I need to. Hold on. Wow. It's a garlic bonanza. Tastes so good. I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed the show. We really do appreciate everybody joining us. Every Sunday we're going to do Blunt Force Kitchen, where we're going to show you one of my favorite recipes being put together and how we do it. So as you see, to make our finished product, the highbachi rice, you know, we went with shaved carrots, we went with green onions, we went with corn, sweet corn in this case. We got scrambled egg. We got garlic butter with turbinado fair trade sugar and cannabis oil in it. Okay, and we used this turbinado sugar for it. Okay, green onions, carrots there. I don't know if you guys ever do this, but I call it the makeshift. I always put like a little plastic bag in a pan that's dirty or not dirty or whatever, and I put all my trash in there as I'm cooking, so that I'm dealing with less of a crazy mess at the end of it. I got my rice, everything else at Whole Foods. They tend to have a good selection, so I turn to them for my grocery needs. And sometimes I take you guys to the grocery store with me too. So every once in a while I'll broadcast me grocery shopping. If you guys ever want to catch in on that, you know, you'll see a broadcast come up every once in a while where I'll do that. Oh crap, it looks like it's getting crazy out. Looks like it's getting a little stormy out. Let's check this out. Yeah, look at that sky. It's pretty brutal. The loud kids in the pool. Yeah, it's fixing to rain. It's been to rain. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for our Blunt Force Kitchen segment. I have so many of you on here now that I really don't even want to get off. I want to just stay here and talk to you guys and interact with you. Why don't I read some comments and do some shout outs before I go? How does that sound? So I'm going to sit back on my couch here. Hold on. Let me make sure I turn all the burners off. Safety first. Remember, Blunt Force Kitchen is all about the safety first. Chicken's still cooking. Turn that chicken off. That'll be good. All right, so I'm going to read some comments and smoke some wood. And then I'm going to call it an end of a show. All right, so let's see. I'm going to start from the top, sort of. All right, Brenna, Jessica, Kai, Andrew, Lorcan, Miguel, Alex, Denise, Shoddy, Eric, Austin, Alex, Thomas, Jonah, Stardust, Brian, Doug. Oh, that's way back there, isn't it? Dominus, Hyen, Eric, Lilitu, Jasmine, thank you for watching. King, thanks a lot, King. King said don't need no more butter. Eric, John, Tamara, Sandra, Geneva, Courtney. The strain, that's a good question. Let's reveal that. The strain was, drum roll. Sour Lotus by Pure Shatter by Nectarby. I'm talking like this because Game of Thrones is coming on. Big shout out. Courtney in Montana. Is that in Mendoza, China, who's in San Diego, California, my favorite city in the United States. Bob, big shout out, Bob. You didn't say where you're from, but big shout out my homie Bob. Good name, because my name's Rob, which means Bob, or Bob means short for Robert, so it's like the same thing, and like it's kind of like the same and stuff. I missed this one. We'll have to check out the next one. Melissa, we are glad that you did show up, and you can watch this video from the beginning. We will have it recorded. Every Blunted Radio episode is recorded here on the Facebook page, and we are eventually going to be backing them up to our YouTube channel and bluntedradio.com. We're working with our engineers tirelessly to get the show seamlessly integrated into a very easygoing format that accommodates several different features. And we do want to get guest hosts. We want to get some big guests on. We have a massive guest coming on soon. You guys are going to love this. Sydney, big shout out from Florida. All right, Florida, how's the weather down there? I bet you guys are cooking up. We've been 95 today. You the man. No, Joshua, you're the man. I'm just trying to be like you, Josh. I hope you know that. Bob, yeah, man. Yeah, my name is Bobby for short, Bob. All right, guys. Well, feels like we're starting to get a little late here. Trey, shout out from Alabama. Big shout out to you, Trey. Thanks for listening to the show, Trey Richardson. Been rainy in Tallahassee, huh? Okay, now the rice is cooled down. I'm going to have a little bit more. Oh, yeah. That's really good. Jake Collinson, big shout out. Ray Rodriguez, big shout out from Texas. I'm from Texas too. Grew up in Texas. Louine Zahali, thank you for joining the show. Ephra, it is delicious. Ron is from New York. Thanks, Ron, for tuning in. We love you, bro. Every time we see you, it makes us happy that you're on the show. Mendoza, China. Need a smoke, buddy? Oh, Mendoza, I'm sorry. Somebody smoke out with Mendoza. If you were here in Denver, I'd smoke out with you. Thomas William White. Nice beard. Thank you, Thomas. It takes a lot of tender loving and caring. Something like that. Enjoy, says Ephra. It's really good, Ephra. I'm going to really get in on this. And that chicken, I don't think I'm going to eat the chicken. I think I'm just going to eat the rice. It's really good. America Sheely. Is your name America? That's really cool. From New York. Big shout out to New York. I'll be out there in August. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Robert Blunt 420. Man, that door slammed. Fucking storms are out of control. Like some kind of storm action going on out here. Not too bad, but there's an umbrella that got blew over. Did y'all see that umbrella that got blew over? Right there? Yeah, so. Costa Rica, says Stephanie Segura. Stephanie, welcome, and thank you for joining us from such a faraway place. I can't wait to check out Costa Rica. What's up from North Dakota, says Chase Kristen Falcon. What's up, Chase? Big shout out to you. Kiera Hatcher, what did I walk into? Love the beard, though. Kiera, this was Blunt Force Kitchen. We just finished showing you guys how to make highbachi rice. And you guys can watch it from the beginning of the show after the broadcast concludes so that you can see every step of how to make this amazing fried rice. Fried rice that cannot be outdone by any other fried rice. You can put this fried rice in the ring and it will outdo anybody else's fried rice. You want to get some bragging rice and talk some shit to people? This is the fried rice you put in the ring. This is the prize fighter right here that you put in the octagon. Jose, what's your favorite shatter or flour? Pineapple Express for flour. Double Tangy for shatter. Shout out to London, Ontario, first time viewer. All right, Thomas, thanks a lot, man. We really appreciate to have you. We're really glad to have you. As many people as we can get in Canada to kind of see what we're doing and check us out. We really appreciate that. I'm not a chef. I do want that disclaimer for you guys. You guys got to know that disclaimer is that I am not a chef. I am a culinary artist. I am a food enthusiast. I am a frying pan ninja. But I cannot claim that I'm a chef because I didn't go to chef school. But I can cook some badass food, and I'm going to show y'all how to cook it too. Medicated. So we got Shatton from Pittsburgh. All right, Ashley from Pittsburgh, all the way from Pittsburgh. I hate the football team, but I like the town. Washington in the house. What's up, Ferris? Is that Washington State or is that Washington, D.C., where I'll be headed out soon, too? Shout out to Belfast. Reese from Belfast. Awesome, Reese. Awesome. I love Belfast. I've been there twice, and I really, really loved it. Indy. Tommy's from Indy. Tom, is it Tommy or is it Tommy? Either way. Hi, and how are you? Much blessings to you, my friend. Jake Collison, do you know the Haze, bro? Do you like Haze, bro? I love Haze because it's sativa. I love sativa. Patrick GR Dabs, yes. Joey says you're awesome. Joey, almost as awesome as you. Almost. Eric Littleton, but you play one on TV. I play what on TV? Shout out from Washington. Which Washington? Ranger Long. How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? You know, a lot of people are jealous because they have 5 trophies and are the biggest fan base carrying team in the NFL. It's true, we have more fans than anybody else. But hey, you know, I mean, people can be jealous if they want. Washington State, all right, Augustine, thanks for joining us from Washington State. Beautiful place up there. Seattle's a badass spot. Dab Stars are up there. My homies Dab Stars, we'll get a show with them soon. I definitely want to come up there and say hi. Pittsburgh, going to win the Stanley Cup tonight. All right. Well, let's get in there. Let's get in there and get that trophy. It's good. It's always good to see your city get a trophy. Tommy Don, all one word. Oh, okay. Tommy Don. I hope I'm saying it right. Is it Tommy Don or Tommy Don? I guess you gave me a thumbs up, so I said it right at first. My favorite cannabis strain is whatchamacallit, fucking pineapple. It's I smoked too much. I can't even think of the fucking favorite weed I have. Go Pens are good. Yeah, we got Nectar Bee in the house right here. Catch the ghost. Efra Santos, Puerto Rico, Boricua, Zombie Domino. Woo! These pens are smooth, but they can get you. Well, guys, I'm running out of shit to say. You saw me cook. That's what I was supposed to do. There's still a lot of y'all on here, and I don't want to leave. Well, I have a group of cool fucking people chilling. Now we're listening. If you guys like the music that we're playing is Wake and Bake Beats. Wake and Bake Beats has blessed us with the opportunity to share their music. And just like the subjects we have on the show, their music goes along with cannabis, goes along with people who enjoy partaking in cannabis, in the mellow mood that it gives you, the relaxed vibes. So, if you add music to your experience of cannabis and the delight of cannabis, then let me tell you now that I would recommend you check out Wake and Bake Beats. Hold on a second. I'm going to see where we're at here. I think we're just over an hour. We'll probably wrap up the show here in the next 5 or 10 minutes. Scotland, big shout out. Danny Trotter from Scotland. Listen to Deep House. I don't know about all that. I don't know about how many people want to listen to Deep House right now. Who else wants it? I can get a couple more votes, then I'll switch it to Deep House. Now, we're doing Wake and Bake Beats for this show. We definitely want to roll that way. So yeah, we're coming up to an hour now. I think doing it up at a full hour, cutting it off at 1 hour will be good enough. That way I can fucking chill out, guys. I need to get high and just like not have responsibilities. Or maybe I can just walk around with the phone and just let you guys fucking, you know, ask me shit or whatever. But I mean, I was eating so much of that rice as I went that I'm not even that hungry anymore. Alright, so what I do need to do is I do need to cook the rest of this rice. So I need to find something to put this fucking rice in. No, you know what? I'll put it in Tupperware because we're gonna store that shit anyway. Put it like in this one. Yeah. We're gonna store some of this up so that I can make more. And then I can officially be lazy. But if you guys are here, this is totally bonus territory now. I finished that recipe quick as hell. I usually don't do that because I talk longer. I'm not a hipster, okay? Let me tell you something right now. I'm not a hipster. I have a beard. I'm not a hipster. Maybe I'm like a percentage hipster, but not really. I'm not a hipster. I deny that. I refute that. Not that there's anything wrong with hipsters, but I don't drink my beer out of a coffee mug. Like my friend Cody drinks. He's gonna kill me for this shit too. My friend Cody loves drinking beer out of coffee mugs. Like he likes going to the bar, and and he likes to get a coffee mug to drink his beer out of at the bar. So I don't know if I passed them out yet. All right, so we're sticking this hibachi rice in here, and we're gonna start cooking another batch. That was way too easy. See, I told you guys the prep is what takes a long time on hibachi rice. All right, let's get some more cooking done. We have just a little more rice. We're gonna have enough of this for us to eat tonight and probably have another full meal. I hope y'all are enjoying the music. If y'all enjoy the music, please go to YouTube and check out Wake and Bake Beats. They've made these wonderful tunes available for your ears to reverb to the fat lining, to the fat lump within the lining, within the gel space of your skull. So show them your appreciation. I would really highly recommend it. They have chill beats like this. They have some other stuff. Wake and Bake Beats on YouTube. Zadal's Entertainment Group, thanks a lot for supporting our show from the very beginning. ZenLive.tv. Blunt House Media, big shout out to Blunt House Media for making the show possible as well. I want to thank the technicians, the staff here at Blunted Radio. If you don't already know, Blunt House, I'm sorry. Fuck, man. All the Blunt names really do confuse the shit out of me. And I did it to myself. BluntedRadio.com is under construction right now in planning. And it will be up before long. And we're going to let you guys know what features will be on the site. You'll be able to like discuss forum discussions that I will bring up on the show. We're going to add features to the show too, like a call-in line. We're going to have some more live guests. We're going to have some big guests. We're going to have Rick Simpson come on. I'm just going to tell you now. We're going to have Rick Simpson and 311 come on the show. So 311 will be on probably in like the next month or so. Rick Simpson, I think probably in the next 2 weeks, depending on how busy he is out there in Europe. So you guys will be able to talk to me and Rick Simpson in real time. The guy who started and revolutionized cancer treatment through cannabis tincture. Through RSO. And 311, I don't know what y'all's music taste is, but 311 is 311. You know, I think I'm going to do this butter in the opposite order. I'll put the butter down first, and I think I'm going to fry the egg and put the veggies in there. Now we're going to make the rest of what we have. So we take all our carrots and green onions, break it off into there. This is almost a replay too. If you just now joined us, you got lucky because I'm making another batch here, and you can spy with your fucking private eye me cooking this shit. Put a lot of corn in there. Fucking love the corn in it. Man, Wake and Bake Beats actually has some pretty good shit. Thanks a lot to the Standby Gypsy at the Hangover Takeover show that airs Monday nights. You guys got to check out the Hangover Takeover on ZenLive.tv. Another great show brought to you by Zadal's Entertainment Group. And Gypsy told me, Gypsy was the one who brought Wake and Bake Beats to us. He's the one who told me about Wake and Bake Beats. And as you can see, the music is pretty fucking dank. As you can listen, as you can hear it, it's really dank music. And it was really cool that he hooked us up with that, because it gives us the ability to jam out to some copyright-free music, copyright-safe music while we're doing our thing. These guys make great beats, and I can't wait to work with them. I aspire to learn to produce music, to be able to learn how to do that. And that's a personal thing of mine. You know, I'm a cannabis person, but it's not all I got going on. You know, like I want to do other things too. Like I want to learn how to do music. I want to learn how to surf. Now I was working with Color Fighter. I already got to contribute to my first graffiti art mural, allowed, legal, permitted graffiti art mural with these dudes, badasses from France, who basically just go and beautify a community with their art, with their minds, with the beauty of their minds. Color Fighter we will have on a show soon, and we're actually going to be collaborating with them on location. We'll be headed out to the island, to Magic Island as I call it, and they may or may not be there depending on their schedule. They got a lot of cool shit that they're working on, a lot of crazy stuff, and they are busy just like me traveling around the world. You know, we kind of do in a similar way our business. We handle our business in a similar way. We do what we like to do, and we travel the world while we do it. You know, we travel to all these different countries, jungles, beaches, deserts, all kinds of shit, cities across Europe. And you guys are coming with me. I mean, I'm taking this show with me on all these trips. For the last 3 years, I've been to Europe 7 times. I've been to Jamaica, I've been to China, I've been to Thailand, I've been to Hong Kong, and all these different places. And I'm going to continue to travel a lot, and I'm going to take you guys with me. That's what Blunted Radio is going to be. You guys are going to follow me, see what I do. Eventually I'll get camera crews and more money to make the show look nicer and run a lot easier. But for now it's going to be super raw. It's just going to be me. You guys watch me grow. You know, hopefully we can get sponsors to help us so I can hire people to help me. You know, and that's really good because it gives somebody a fun job to travel with me and do all this shit. You know, get a camera dude who can edit and all this stuff. Get a graphic designer, graphic artist to make our website. You know, so we're starting small. We don't have like crazy investment money. You know, we just like dudes out of like, kind of like the dudes out of the garage who started all the tech shit, you know. There goes the music. That's the right one. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Just making sure. I'm like, just double check to make sure it's our friends at Wake and Bake Beats, and it is. So we're going like a techno direction with it right now. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna be taking you guys with me. You get to see what I get into. Usually when I travel somewhere, there's something cannabis related to it. You know, there's either an event, or there's somebody growing, or the laws just changed, or something like that. So we're gonna go all on that journey together. You guys get to rough it out with me. We'll broadcast anywhere we can get a signal. Anywhere we can get a live signal, we will broadcast on location, unedited, uncompromised, unfiltered, just Robert Blunt and friends doing whatever we do, basically. So, and if you're tuning in now, we really appreciate you. Make sure you spread the word about the show. We do giveaways. We give away all kinds of shit. We work with Stoner Wishlist to get you some giveaway items. So stay tuned for that. And we will be doing our giveaway with Stoner Wishlist shortly when they are back. Right now, our friends at Stoner Wishlist are traversing through Europe. And they will be back in a couple months. And then we'll be doing some giveaway collaborations with Stoner Wishlist. Great, great guys there. Love those people. And you can win some cool shit from them too. So stay tuned. Keep watching the shows. You'll get updates about what we're doing. And then you'll know when we're doing giveaways. when we get the website, you guys will be able to sign up. Robert Blunt Fan Club basically is going to give you the ability to stay linked in with our shit, and it will double enter you in any giveaway we have. So when we do a giveaway, if you're part of the Robert Blunt Fan Club, you will get entered into that giveaway twice. We probably won't call it the Robert Blunt Fan Club. That sounds kind of fucked up for me to just call something a mini fan club. But we'll come up with a cool name for it and shit. Like the Bluntskateers. How does that sound? Who thinks that sounds good? The Bluntskateers? Anybody think that sounds good? No? Okay, never mind. Sometimes I think shit's funny and it's not. It's cool. You guys can be honest with me. I love you guys. I love my viewers. You guys can always be honest. You guys are fucking brittle too. I see you guys chopping me down all the time. Woo! It gets hot in here sometimes with y'all. But you guys can't make me love you any less. So, no matter what you do, I'll always want to embrace you. Alright. So, this butter, we don't want it to necessarily go to waste, but we don't want to overdo butter either in this. So I'm going to take just a little more, and then we're going to be done with the butter addition. Yeah, that's good enough. We don't need to add any more. Alright, now we're going to go in with the soy sauce. So we got sesame seeds, we got the garlic, sugary butter mixed in there. We got the veggies, we got the scrambled egg, we got soy sauce. Now this is pretty high heat, but you can do the heat any way you like. You can cook it a little slower if you want. Fuck it. We're taking the butter out of this bowl. We're using the last bit of butter. It's not that much more, but it's gonna do it right. Last bit of that butter in there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you know what I do too? When I have a bowl that has butter like that, I'll throw some of that hot food in there. Right? Check this out. Throw some of that hot food in there. And then you mix it around. Yeah, you guys, I'm getting thumbs up on that one. You guys know what I'm talking about. You mix it around, it melts all that butter into it, and the butter comes off because it's in there with that food. And you put that food in the rest of the food and you mix all that in. And you got all that butter that you thought you couldn't get. Yes. I like these little techniques to get, you know, just like shit that sometimes people don't think of, you know. All right. So we got the extra butter. We got a good amount of soy sauce in this batch. I think this batch is a little darker than the other batch. One thing you cannot change is the fact that this smells like heaven right now. This smells so good. If you cook this and you're in an apartment complex, everybody's going to smell it. They're going to be jealous. If you have somebody coming over to eat and they smell this garlic infused oil, they're going to go fucking nuts over it, guys. So get in there. Make this fried rice. Robert Blunt's Highbachi rice. Medicated. Delicious. Double infused. I love to double infuse. So there you go. Need a little more sesame seeds. A little lick of soy sauce. Just a little bit more. I'm making this batch a little darker because that last one wasn't very salty. Well, it's frying up good. All right. Ah, yeah, baby. That smells so fucking good. That smells so good. Yeah. Highbachi rice, baby. So now the next thing for me to do is get higher off this pen. And tell you guys thank you for tuning in. I put a couple dabs in. I didn't make it super strong. You can make it as strong as you like, but I put like 2 or 3 dabs worth of wax in there. So we really appreciate you guys stopping by. I want to take a minute to thank Zadal's Entertainment Group. I want to thank Blunt House Media. I want to thank 420 Smokers Club, thebudguru.com. I would like to thank all the staff here at Blunted Radio. Please follow us. Please like this page you're watching. Like this page. Send us a message if you have any ideas for the show, if you ever want to come on as a guest. Thanks a lot, Trey. Thanks a lot, everybody, for tuning in. We are going to be broadcasting tomorrow night, so please tune in. We have a special show planned for tomorrow, a special on-location piece. I think I'll give you a little clue. We're going to go into nature. We're going to broadcast from nature tomorrow. So, love you guys. Thanks for watching Blunted Radio, the fastest growing cannabis radio show in the world. Until next time, much love.